Hey guys, so if you're a beginner who's trying to get more reach on the fretboard, you've come to the right place. I think this is going to get you 80% of the reach you're ever going to need, and the other 20% will just come with practice over the years. So if you have any anxiety about that your hands are too small or that you're maybe not flexible enough, hopefully this will help you to realize that you can get more reach than you think right off the bat, and maybe it won't take years of practice or whatever, okay? So I'm gonna demonstrate this off the guitar and I'll show you on the guitar afterwards. Okay, but just trust me with this exercise, it's gonna really help you out. So I want you to do the shaka sign, the official sign of Hawaii apparently. So I have the screen mirrored, so I want you to use your right hand if you're a right-handed guitar player, and you can just follow along by just copying as you see it on the screen. If you're a left-handed guitar player, then you'll have to swap over and do the shaka on this side, okay? Does that make sense? So we've got shaka on the right hand. Now, I want us to bring that shaka downwards, okay? So pinky pointing towards the ground now with our right hand. Now with our left hand, we're gonna do the devil horn sign, okay? The sign of the horns to ward off the evil eye or whatever. Now, we're going to reverse that, okay? So now we've got our left hand doing the horns, right hand doing the shaka. Now, I want us to touch the shaka thumb to the horn index finger, okay? Now, watch this and follow along with me. I'm going to try and touch my shaka pinky with my horns pinky. And I want you to notice that I can't do it, okay? I'm an experienced guitar player and I cannot do this no matter how hard I try. And I probably never will be able to. But here's what we're gonna do together. I want you to take this sign of the horns and rotate your index finger towards shaka pinky, okay? Now, watch this. I can easily touch my shaka pinky with my horns pinky. And even if I tried to extend my shaka pinky out further, for me at least, maybe this is with a bit of practice, but I can actually reach even then. My shaka pinky cannot retreat far enough that my horns pinky can't touch it anymore. All right, now let's take it a step further. Your ring finger's further away. Okay, so I want you to raise your ring finger up with me. Your ring finger is further away, but actually it's longer. So it can also touch the pinky, okay? And this next one, probably not for beginners, but maybe some that are very flexible, you can actually even do it with your middle finger with a little bit of practice, okay? So your middle finger won't be able to probably reach as far as your pinky or your ring finger, but it still gets a lot of reach, right? So if you followed along, you can hopefully already realize that there's a way to reach the frets that is much easier than simply just trying to stretch your fingers out like that. If you just do that, you get a bajillion times more reach, okay? So I'm gonna cut to a guitar now and we'll try and work on this on the actual fretboard so I can show you what I mean. Hey guys, so now we're on the guitar, okay? So I'm playing guitar right-handed, and again, I've got the screen mirrored. Okay, so this should be your right hand if you're a right-hand guitar player, and this is your left hand, okay? Now, remember the sign of the horns here, okay? We're trying to get reach that way, okay? Not this way. Now, let me demonstrate. This is what most beginners do, okay? This might be where you're stuck. You're trying to reach a fret, any given fret, that is just a bit out of reach, and you're trying to basically spread your knuckles apart. And then what happens is, as you spread your knuckle, it feels like your pinky is seizing up and your pinky starts to move closer towards in the wrong direction, basically. Meaning that it feels like no matter how hard you try, your fingers just simply will not spread further apart. But here's how you fix it, okay? I have my index finger on a fret here, okay, on the 5th fret in this instance. I'm gonna keep that there, But instead of trying to stretch out to the 8th fret with my pinky rotating out, or inward in this case, we're going to rotate our index finger towards the headstock first. In other words, we're going to rotate our wrist towards the headstock being this here, okay? And then we're going to try and get the reach with our pinky. And now you can see, and don't be concerned if you can't get this far yet. I'm just demonstrating the point that I can get 2 extra frets of reach just using this technique, okay? And there's some discomfort there for me as an experienced guitar player, okay? But it's night and day in terms of reach. It's so much easier, okay? So I want you to practice this. I want you to realize this insight, and the next time you're struggling to reach a particular fret, I want you to remember this and think, am I using a self-defeating technique, or am I using the correct technique to actually reach the fret? Okay, that's the whole video. Thank you very much for your time, and I hope this has helped. If you like it, like and share with a friend, and if you didn't like it, then don't do that. And if you like me, then subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.